Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, well, don't forget tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, we are dropping our interview with Chef Dave from Below Deck Med Season 7, and it's definitely one you'll want to catch up on. So with that, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami, at least Lisa Hochstein and her soon-to-be ex-husband, Lenny, who she's claiming is trying to financially strangle her. And then you have his girlfriend over here, his 26-year-old girlfriend, Katharina Mazeppa, who has now filed a restraining order against Lisa. There's a lot happening. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Lisa Hochstein is now claiming that Lenny is trying to financially strangle her. Now, she filed new documents, and these were obtained by Page Six, saying that he's allegedly retaliating against her by restricting her access to funds. Now, we know Katharina Mazeppa is taking Lenny. Well, I'm sure Lenny is taking Katharina Mazeppa, but she is a millionaire in her own right, so I want to give her that. But they're going on an all-expense, no expense spared, really, but this lavish trip to Europe so he can meet her family. I'm sure that probably does not sit well with Lisa. But while going on this trip, she's supposed to, Lisa, have access to their credit cards, their joint credit cards, while navigating the divorce. And with that, it's supposed to kind of not really take her away from what she's used to spending. She's supposed to have expenses for her children, everything in between. But she's claiming that the joint credit card that they have, he's somehow limited it to $3,000, leaving her with not much money to spare. She's also claiming that while Lenny, is doing his thing, anytime she brings up a conversation with him, he retaliates against her verbally and he gets kind of aggressive with her. These are her claims, not mine, okay? She doesn't want him to throw because he's trying to, in her words, maintain the status quo, and he wants to throw their famous Halloween party. I've actually had friends attend this famous Halloween party where they have 800 to 1,000 people and it's massive. So he wants to throw this Halloween party with his girlfriend, Katharina Mazeppa, with the children in the house. This is what Lisa is alleging. And she's saying, no, you cannot throw this party. And he's like, wait a minute, it's always been fine with you when we threw the parties before. So why is it a problem now? And if anything, why doesn't she just take the kids for that weekend that he would be throwing the party? But I feel like there's more of a, I don't want to say an ego in this involved, but I think that there are a lot of hard feelings. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. I am curious to see how much she's going to get out of this divorce, and with the way that it's continuing to navigate, and now his girlfriend filing a restraining order, it just seems like it's getting uglier and uglier. Now, his girlfriend, Katharina Mazeppa, has claimed that Lisa Hochstein has created several fake accounts on social media in order to attack her, which she's saying none of this is true. Actually, Lisa Hochstein's words at the end of the day were, I've got no time for Katharina's childish antics and accusations. They are false and just show her true colors and motives. I have my children to focus on, and I am trying to keep them away from her and this negativity. None of these allegations are true. Then pan over to Katharina Mazeppa, and in court documents, Katharina is alleging that Lisa created several fake accounts on Instagram while also claiming that Lenny was unfaithful to his spouse with her during the marriage. She said, I have chosen not to respond back with threatening or distasteful messages to Lisa, but rather deal with this in a professional and proper manner, which is through the judicial system. I am hopeful through this filing to allow the public to know the real truth, which is that I was not involved with Lenny until after Lisa and him had separated. It is only after Lenny's separation that we began dating and having a relationship. The truth is, I'm not a homewrecker. I am not someone destroying a family, and I am not someone acting in an inappropriate manner, as is being stated publicly by Lisa. This filing will prove that, and the injunctive relief for her that has already been granted by a judge will hopefully stop the online bullying, stalking, harassing, and threatening behavior from Lisa. It keeps going. It's unfortunate that Lisa has taken the low road to make such false allegations, which presumably are being made to gain an advantage over Lenny in the divorce proceedings, which is inappropriate. I look forward to just focusing on protecting my physical and emotional well-being, my reputation, my business relationships, and living in a peaceful world with her boyfriend. Okay, now in this, She's also alleging that claims have been made up by Lisa solely for the purpose to harm Katharina's physical safety, emotional well-being, reputation, and business. I mean, this is messy. This is really messy. I mean, to go as far as filing a restraining order, I guess my question is, and maybe this is for a legal commentator, Emily D. Baker, who, by the way, Emily, thank you so much for the box. She was just celebrated. Actually, she sent out a 200,000 subscribers box for a celebration and had no clue by the time it was actually delivered that she was going to be well over 600,000 subscribers. She's doing the damn thing, and I just love Emily. But my question would be, if she files a restraining order against Lisa, will that kind of prohibit her from being around Lisa's children? Like, how would that work? Or no, because Lenny and Lisa can trade off the kids without her ever present, but then does she get to live in the house with Lenny? Does Katharina Mazeppa get to move in? I mean, there are so many questions here. And will this, will this restraining order that she filed, will it be taken seriously? Will it go through? Because a lot of people can file a restraining order, but sometimes it's really hard to get someone to grant one. And for Lisa, she's saying none of this is true. And this woman, she's pretty much calling her thirsty for attention and spreading false accusations. I don't know, guys. All I know is that the Real Housewives of Miami, the new season is going to be insane. We know a lot of this divorce drama is going to play out on our screens. And I hate to say it, but I'm interested in watching. I don't want to see, I don't want to watch a family fall apart, but I want to see how this all actually played out. From the start of Lisa and Larsa Pippen walking into the nightclub, seeing Lenny with Katharina Mazeppa, to Lisa having to move out of the house, talking about dividing finances, obviously living a much less lavish lifestyle now that she doesn't have access to Lenny's funds. And what will she get out of it? We don't know. So go ahead, comment below with your unfiltered opinions. Don't forget, 6 p.m. tonight, Chef Dave from Below Deck Med. And of course, we have so many other things coming up this week. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.